Greetings and welcome to what I'm calling the second Rocky offensive. I have three objectives for this episode, which hopefully I'll be able to get through quite quickly. First of all, I want to take out these enemies to my west, as per the focus tree. Then I also want to, if I can, release the rest of the Red Sun Republic to its former, let's call it former glory. And then lastly, and most importantly, I would like to join the NCR faction. Now, I seem to have been playing this campaign a little bit of cart before the horse. If you look at the focus tree, they seem to want you to take out Ubros and Diana and Ciphers and all the rest and really leave the Legion for last. I haven't done it that way. I wanted to get the Legion out of the situation as quickly as possible. So I'm actually not going to follow the focus tree when it comes to how I'm going to declare these wars. I do have a possibility of getting a war goal against the Ciphers here, as well as Ubros, because I have this land connection here. I'm not going to use either. What I'm going to do is wait for all my troops to get back down here from New Mexico after fighting the Legion up onto the line here, and then I'm going to start to manually justify on the realm of Diana, because I have a claim states war goal I can take advantage of, because I believe it was in episode 2 where I gave them all this territory instead of to avoid going to war with him, because I was fighting Lannis at the time. So that is the plan for this episode. I haven't changed up much, and I don't plan to. At this point in your playthrough, basically your construction, your production, everything is basically going to run. One thing I am going to do is I am going to be taking advanced ballistic weaponry at the beginning of 2283 to unlock the first weapon available in the sophisticated tree, and not much else really. So focus was, what can I keep myself busy with while we wait? Let's go for restart the power grid here. The dome's power grid is surprisingly complex. Repairing it took vast resources and time, but now we completely understand its inner workings and we can update all our generators to be more efficient. So all my power stations are going to get an increased output of +2. So ballistic fibers is done. So now let me take advantage of that and let's move on to the Ranger armor, the best light special forces armor I can get. Alright, change of plans. The NCR has defeated the Thunderbirds, so that means I need to accelerate my plan to go against Jarl Allen, because I'm pretty sure they're going to want to reclaim this territory from Ubros. So I am going to start, even though my army is still moving up, I'm going to start my justification against Vault 27. Okay, 40 days. We'll get that underway. Now restarting the power grid is done, and it has helped me realize that I have not yet fixed the water storage inside the dome. So let's go back to the dome. Level 4, I believe. Where is here's water storage, lucky me. I required purification center and this skillful water mechanic, which I have. So let me enter that, and we have in the tank. Water rationing at the end of the day is a bitch and a half. Who really should get to decide how much of the water should be allocated for decontamination showers versus cooking versus cleaning versus drinking? At times it got so bad in the Boulder Dome that it feels like someone could get flogged for spilling even a drop of the stuff. Well, no longer. The internal water storage tanks are repaired. That means someone can drink a full liter of water or take a shower for 10 whole minutes and no one will freak out. Life is good enough. It almost makes expedition bodies forget about California. Almost. So Dome City is going to get an extra 6 production of water now. So now that that is done, back to the tree, and I can now access water storage. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is thirst of the fountain of water of life freely. Does that sound familiar, Fallout 3 fans? The dome's water system purifies large amounts of water daily. Gigsing, I think that should have been fixing. It may not seem that interesting or rewarding, but everyone who deems it unimportant is an idiot. So now I'm going to get 30 extra water in Dome City. So that is an extra 36 water. Not too bad. Now let's see if I can get my boys in position before this war kicks off. So anti-armor tactics is finished. So that means I would like to move on to the soldier level radio integration. This will automatically add portable radios to all my units. Unfortunately, it's in the red, and it turns out that I have actually not been producing any. So I've got enough planes, got enough there. That should I give some more? Yes, let's take power armor down as well and see if we can get there. 25 to 25. Okay, so now we're actually producing some. That's some good news. We have hit no template here, but that will be fixed once I do that research. In the meantime, while they are busy making, I think it's time to upgrade my attacking plane. So monoplane attacker, here we go. And let's carry on waiting for my troops to get into position. So water storage has been accessed, and I should have about 10 days now, I think, until my justification is ready there. Since I just took down the production of my aircraft, amongst others, I want to test the aerial HCF doctrine. Building on the concept of heavy cover fire doctrine as proposed by Briggs, will have swarms of planes in the sky providing the equivalent of an aerial firestorm, if we can build enough of them, that is. So essentially, when Bear flies, will grant me a nice production cost saving, or so I can produce planes better, and I'll get 50% more range. It is going to cost me some population factor. That's not too much of an issue, but I'm going to get a nice 10% to my ground attack as well. So let's start that off. Now, most of my army is at least close enough to the front lines. It's just these 5 units here. So hopefully when these 10 days is up, we can start this war. Okay, so my planes have been boosted. I won't lie, my justification did finish 20 minutes ago, but when I saw I don't have a expiration date on it, I decided to wait the extra 20, and I'm glad I did, because it's only about half the units from 4th Division that aren't in position here, but they are pretty close. Next focus I'm going to take is I'm going to do strong people are safe people. Si vis pacem perella bellum, as they say in Legion speak. Gains rapid arms industry development, which grants infinite technology research speed plus 20%. Don't really need that now. Efficiency growth plus 20%. That's nice. Factory output 5%. That's great. Military construction speed 20%. This is all for 1 year. And then I'm going to get in 1, 2, 3 areas. I'm going to get an extra arms workshop. So I'm going to start that off. I need to change up my triplane attackers for... Why is this not letting me change? Hold on. There. Triplane attacker. Where's my monoplane? Oh, I haven't changed. I've got the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. My new special forces kit is finished, not my planes. I'm still researching that. Let's move on to the next one. Let's get some more 12% boost for fighting at night. There we go. And I think that's all there is. So let me declare war. I am expecting both Lone Tree, Ubros, and the Rawlins Federation to climb in this war. That's okay with me. You can see here, Realm of Diana does want to pick a fight with me, but I'm going to pick it first. So they're at war. I'm expecting to join quite quickly. I'm just going to start off with first and second fighting in the north. Once things are a bit more settled, I will start pushing in the south here. But basically, I am quite worried that the NCR is going to mount an attack on Ubros, and for the focus tree, I need their cores. So I want to blitz them as fast as I possibly can and get my war score up as high as possible. So let's do this. So hopefully I have, it looks like I got the advantage. They did have some extra time to prepare against me. Okay, there's 4th Division moving into place. Yes, okay, Lone Tree has joined, Federation joined, and Ubros joined. So I'm at war with all of them. And I am going to bump the entire NC, well, the North Colorado Army up to aggressive. So let's take care of business. They should just be attacking left, right, and center here. Let me... Should I... Okay, oh, there's my pack mortars done. Nicely done. So now I can upgrade those. I want... Let's get more breakthrough with propulsion charge advancements. This is going to give me 4% more breakthrough, 5% more soft attack, and 5% more hard attack. Start this off. Even though I am building one, let's just swap this out with the pack mortar. Okay, losing quite a lot of production, but okay. The artillery pieces are nice, as not as much fun as I thought they would be. Bit hard to get into position, but it is what it is. Clay working's done. Do I need population? No, I do not. Let's boost. Can't remember if I need it more for my focus tree. So let's just boot out get advanced smeltery done. Okay, and the fight carries on. I really want to kick these guys off for a good fight, but I am worried. You know what? Let's do it and see what happens. Let's start everybody off. Oh, I can core something. What can I? I'm not very worried about coring. I'm just going to core whatever I can, because that gives me population, gives me more resources, more factories, even though I'm not building any. Oh, I do not have air superiority. Let's change that up. So all my planes, yes, some of them were. Whew, that airfield's really done over. Can I see to go over here? Okay, air superiority, fine. Because I had some on ground attack. There. No, wrong plane, wrong plane. Let's try that one. There. And this one as also 7th. Okay. It will be... I had both of these on ground attack. That was a mistake. Okay, hopefully now air superiority sorted out. Let's get more troops in the field. Carry on going. I want to monitor as much people as possible. Don't really enjoy us fighting on multiple fronts, but I've got a feeling time's of the essence. Okay, defenses are online. Oh, land doctrine and reduce cost for doctrines from experience. Okay, brilliant. What else can I take there? We have solar plant, manpower. This gives me more power, more arms workshops. Let's just go for that one. Or the Aurora Armory. Let's go. Okay, so they're defending nicely at least, keeping the pressure on. They got low logistics. My logistics are at maximum. Unless you get transport planes, I can't really do anything. Oh, I thought I had an encircle. Oh, I almost do have an encirclement. Free encirclements are good. Strong people are safe. People is done. What to do next? Now I'm just doing random ones. I don't need to do anything on this side, really. I don't think I'm going to be playing for long enough to take care of those, and quite a few might be bypassed. That's not necessary. This is what I want to do, is these ones over here. Don't need enforcers. Don't need that. You know what? Okay, let's see what I can Let me get... Let's just increase my construction for now. We'll keep it like that until I actually need something. All the important bits of the focus tree are finished. Now what I'm hoping here is once they reach the river, they will automatically carry on fighting. Okay, downtime is finished. Silver could not build. Okay, so this actually gives me the opportunity to... Oh, more tanks. Lovely, more tanks. Yeah, tanks, you are going here onto second. I can get the right... It's basically all these territories here. I think I'll do that, but I can't do that yet because NCR needs to be... I need to be an ally with them. So it's not important for me to do that right away. That can wait. There's my monoplane attacker. Yes. Okay, now let's see. Can I do land doctrine yet? No, not yet. So let's get the monoplane fighter, since I do have a problem with air superiority. So let's get those out, and now I can choose the right one. That's done. What else do you have a problem with? Decisions. Grain solicitations. Yes, for some manpower. No, wrong button. There we go. Grain solicitations. Got lots of money. Let's spend it on some manpower. Okay, it's June, halfway there to the next year, and I can start going for the special, the sophisticated weapons. They'll boost my infantry quite nicely. Okay, getting some red here, but I'm getting more troops, so we can throw them in. And you have got a perk. So, what have you got already? I've actually forgotten. Okay, so you have inspirational for experience gain. You got that for your infantry attack. What else? No, 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 no. Fire teams? Yes, I'm thinking fire teams. Although they were supposed to be a defensive unit. Let's go for rooted in case I have to fight on the defensive. Just in case. Hey. There we go. Okay, the manpower's coming in. Although I think I need to decrease my recruitment. Now that I look here, I went from about 5 now to 6. So let's cancel those two. Yes. Yep, see, back up to 3.5. Okay, I haven't lost any troops. I'm still fighting strong. Question mark crossing the river still coming. Advanced smeltery, let's get that one out the way. Decision, we have citizen care package. Yes. Can I? No, no more calling right now. Okay, now what's happening here? Okay, so they've pushed. They've broken through here. That's good news. They can split them down. I can add them onto the general order. Here they're doing all right. Okay. Remember, these guys don't really have tanks. 3rd and 4th don't have tanks. They're just infantry. All my special forces and my tanks are here in the north. Okay, they have boosted that. Let's get some armor penetration, vital point targeting. Boost that up. Okay, I don't see my artillery pieces. I wonder if they still, because they were stuck here. Yes. Oh, see, this is what I mean. They can be quite annoying. Let's see if it'll move up. It's not moving. See, this is a problem. It's not moving. I probably need it to be inside to be to be in the same faction as him for it to be to move nicely. Okay, overall, let's see how the war is going. Okay, you can go there. Okay, so they have okay, I have 54 divisions. They've got a lot more, but Diana is losing, and they've lost almost, let's say, 4 times the troops. I'm okay with that. So that's everything done for the power armor and special forces equipment. Let's go for basic drill. This is giving me more recovery. Oh, I can call. I think that was the only call I could get. Yes, it is. Okay, these guys must just keep them busy, wear them down. This is what I'm hoping on. Guys in the north. An NCR join into this, which I'm sure they will. I think it's going to be an absolute bloodbath. I just need to keep up the pressure until then. Oh, they haven't encrypted me. That's nice. Oh, more military factories. Let's pop you. Wait, let's check logistics. Where am I short? Everything is in the green except for special ops and planes. Okay. So now we know where we need to go for. So let's go there. Get that special forces equipment out. Okay, we are still pushing very nicely here, but we are severely outnumbered. Hopefully they can push this line around here, and then we can take advantage. This is nice. I like that we've split them here. I need to watch out for this crossing here. But I should be okay. But unfortunately, I'm putting so much pressure on these two smaller units to go through Diana, but it's what we have to do. Okay. Oh, this is what I don't want. I don't want to be cut in half. I don't want to be cut in half. Let's go back down to basic just for a little while, because they are starting to push me back. Now I do want the NCR to join in to help me out. We have to see how it goes. Okay, so we just went down to balanced. Let me see if I can link up these guys here. That would be awesome. I'm just worried they're trying to push me in the north here. Okay, so they've broken. So these guys don't actually have supply right now. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to win. This tile is vital for supplies. Absolutely vital. Now guys, you need to get in there. I need that tile. I need that tile. Okay, we've got the tile. Okay, so now I'm getting the troops here are getting supplied so we can carry on. Oh, they're pushing me back quite a bit now. Okay, let's try. This is because I'm running low. I think this is because I'm running low on my special forces equipment here. This is why I'm running low here. Let's take 5 off there. We need to get this one back up. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, still haven't lost any units, so that's good. Third has 8. Will that be enough to cover here? Let's see, because I'm thinking I'm taking these units off and putting them up top. Basic foundry's done. Let's go there. Circuits. Make that intelligence operative torque. Okay, we're starting to get some of the ground back. Vital point targeting is done. Let's finish off with some heavy machine guns. Okay, we have slowed down. Basic jewels done, so that was my recovery. Let's get mechanized training. Okay. How are we doing here? Okay, so they've only moved a little bit. That's all right. They're still pushing. Can I... You... in there. Let's see if I can create a circlement of my own. No, they're counter-attacking. what decisions do I have here? Military signing bonus, yes. Whoa, look at my manpower. I did not notice that. Monoplanes, that's good. Let's get that up and running. Can I do this? Still need another 700, so that's a no. Okay, let me make all my planes just work a little bit better. I can call 4. Let's go back to the top. There we go. And let's put these planes. There we are. In hindsight, I should have gone for that tile there. Oh well, it is what it is. Haven't lost any troops. Haven't lost too much ground. Have taken some victory points. I'm pushing okay here in the south. So it's not great, but I am happy. I've taken some ground back there. Can you maybe switch target and go in there? No, not enough organization. More factories, more factories. Okay, so that's up to 5. Let's, just in case, add some to my power armor. How's my tanks? Tanks I've got plenty. Oh, it looks like they're counter-attacking anyways. I think it's because they're getting weak here. So we're pushing them back all on. See, getting that tile there, that Gore outpost, that was crucial. Okay, more men. Let's send you into the field. Okay, so I did get an encirclement on my own. Let's take these guys out here so we can get you back onto the front line. Manpower is at 0, almost. So I need to be careful with that. But if I'm on 0, they must be on 0 too. Okay, we're getting back into this. We're getting back into this. Not enough manpower. Yeah, we're short manpower. I know we're short manpower. Manpower is always a problem. As I can core, I can get more manpower. That is the way to go. Lightweight mantle done. Can I get any more for armor penetration? No, I can't. Let's get stimpaks. Do I have stimpaks on my template? I actually forget. Let's just double check that. I do have stimpaks. So let's get more of my manpower back. There we go. In actual fact, cancel this. I want as much political power as I can get so I can call. Fabrication's done, mechanized training's done. Let's sort out my OCD, do this one first. What is left here for me to do? Nothing. I'm busy there. Tanks. Let's boost my tanks. Let's get more breakthrough. Let's go. Or should I get more? Let's boost my tank platoons first. Do that. Then you were here. No, not engineering. Where's my... Let's get manpower. Need me some manpower. Need me some manpower. Need me some cores. Okay, split them off. So it's going well in the south, guys. It's going well in the south. Yep. More factories. Okay, so they are getting better. Planes. Are planes doing alright? I see, it's still not great. You get that production. Fighting weaponry. Army is a priority there. Fighting weaponry. What are we sitting in here? Let's boost you up by another 5. Okay, now we push them right back in the north. Okay. Still don't want to go aggressive. I think the south is the way to go. South is the way to go, I think. Okay, so the reason why they're not pushing because they have no manpower ready to support them. So let's sort that out. I'm coring. I don't care what I core. I don't care how expensive it is. When that number comes up for coring, I'm coring. There we go. NCR has declared war on Ubris. Okay, so this is hopefully going to be a good thing because now the troops, okay, has called Arroyo. Okay, there. Now they're being attacked on both sides. Now, I wish I could push more, but I don't have the manpower. But now, with any luck, they will take them in off my line to go fight the NCR so I can attack. Or the NCR will just steamroll over them. Okay, I need to consolidate my lines. Let's clear that off quickly. There we go. Okay. Oh, they're taking from there. I actually forgot to mention that was actually part of my plans while I boost up my stim packs again. I intentionally left this part of the world undefended, so that hopefully Ubros would go in there just for a little while, detach my troops. All right, more. How are we doing here? Always check this. Okay, that's getting better. That's getting better. Anti-tank is now the one I need to look for. Let's see how the war's going manpower-wise. 29,000, and this is a robot nation, and they lost 12,000. I must be absolutely shredding through their robots. Okay, let's go back up to aggressive. I need to cross over. I need to get territory. I need to get victory points. So everyone's on aggressive, so whenever there's a line, they're going to go for it. I just need to make sure that there's no gaps in the line. Don't really want to change anything drastically with lines right now. I'd rather just keep it going. Who's going next to call? Who's next to call? It says I can call one. Why isn't there a green bar? Must be one of these false ones. Okay, let's wait for the 2 to pop up. And it's November. Carbine struts. Now let me see. Oh, and improved turrets. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so we've done no. We're here on tanks, so that's done. Now I'm going to get the wet storage. And now let's see, do I have enough? I've been reading this the wrong way around. Total need is 2,680. Stockpile 5,144. Doing this. Should have done that sooner. That means I can rearrange my production a little bit. Let's take you down to 2 and let's boost you and you. Okay. Carrying on. Come on, guys. Take that little sliver. Take it and let's move on with our lives. Okay, so they've taken us. Now, where are you guys fighting? Okay, so they're still going to push there. This is where aggressive is good because they should just carry on even with no proper objective like they are here. They're just pushing. That's all I need. I just need them to push. I just need them to push. Okay, let's go back and put some more. Quadrant 5, that's down to 18. That's good. Let's boost there again. Okay, don't have a problem with air superiority right now. Ooh, Robot City can level up. That's finished as well. Let's call Brewster. While we're here, where's Robot City? It says I can promote you. Why can't it? Do I not have enough political power? Political power? Oh, that's right. Okay, I've used my political power up. Okay, let's just wait for a moment. 18, 21. There we go. Promote node. There we go. I'm glad they brought those little indications back that you can actually now do that. So now you know when you can upgrade, because it wasn't there for a while. Okay, now this is cakewalk stuff, I think, guys. Now, I think we got this in the bag, because they're pushing from here. They've taken all their troops that side. There's some beautiful manpower. Can I carry on? No, I cannot. 0 manpower. This is rumored to give manpower, but I'm never sure. I've never seen the proper results, because they turn the nomadacy off. That's all up. Let's just, let's go back here. Let's just get long range comms. They'll increase my coordination between my troops. Twice in 2 lifetimes. St. Anna in Mexico. Not worried about that. Let's get these guys to carry on pushing. Yeah. Penitentiary and Paradise is in my sights. And let's pop you. Worried I don't. My planes are suffering from this. No, they're upgrading. Okay. Before that gets bad, let's just put some more on that. Going pretty smoothly. Touch wood. It's going alright. Lines are a bit of a mess, but it's working. I'm getting factories up the wazoo here, guys. Not going to complain. Now, how's the war looking? You can go away. Diana's almost done. Ubros is doing well. Oh, 43 lost. Penitentiary. Okay, I've got penitentiary. They're all on low supply. Medics is gone. Recon. Nah. Howitzers. Let's get howitzers. More factories. Okay. Let's put some back there. I'm not even worried about my Navy right now. I wish you could do more with Navy in Old War Blues, but it's just not there. There's no requirement. With the rivers, it's not important. Everything moves over land. So, yeah. Unless you're defending against naval invasions from Legion or Genta or something like that, it's just not needed like it is in the vanilla game. Okay, Diana, you just give up. You are basically done for. The Feds here also not long for this world. Decision to take. Advanced ballistic weaponry. Okay, 6 days late, but I'll take it. Unit training. I have to wait another year. Don't think the game's going to last that long. There. More factory. Another 5 factories. Power armor. Let's just kill this. Everybody's on it. There we go. Goodbye, Diana. Lovely playing with you. More tanks. You can go there. There we are. She stayed, has caught free territory of Navarre. Another. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. They buggered. Now, while I have a line, I wonder, let me just check here. Is this one continuous line? I believe it is. Okay. Time to neaten up this nonsense. There. Okay. Everybody's assigned. Good start. Let's get you guys across the river just in a general... Oof, don't have a long time to fight, guys. You need to push like it's nobody's business. Because NCR is just going for it. They're coming in here from the south. Okay, I'm going to get that back, but they're coming in every freaking direction. Wedge stowage. Done. Speed. Hardness, reliability, soft attack. Let's just go for that one there. More factories. Okay. There. They will hopefully sort things out for a while. More cores. Give me manpower. Decision 2. Yeah, it's the only one I have, so let's just, like I said, got the caps, let's spend them. As soon as this wall's finished, I need to see if there's any focus trees that are actually useful. Rawling's done. Okay, now it's just Lone Tree and Ubros. Now I need to be careful in the negotiations that I take the right territories here. Yeah, this is okay. We had some close calls over here. I won't lie, had some close calls, but end of the day, everything's done. Ubros is taken care of. Okay, and the NCR defeated them, so that's not the best situation there. Because okay, they go with 2-1, but obviously Ubros had more victory points to take, so scoring could be quite difficult. I'm going to go for what Diana had, Federation had, the core for Ubros, that's important, and then maybe Lone Tree. All this that's out here to the west, not bothered. I just need these guys carry on piling in. You guys need to here, there. You guys there, refuge. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. Glad this wasn't too difficult. No, no, no. Where are you going? You know, there. Let's get some encryption first. What do we have here? Decision. Stimulus, no. There. Money is not a problem. Factories I'll look at just now. I told all you guys, I want you in the refuge. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That should be all she wrote. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, now to be careful about this. So, Diana taking everything. No question about that. Ubros. Let's see what I'm going to get from here. Now I need to look. I'm looking here. If you see at the bottom here, where it says claims and then cause. Everything that it says cause, Ubros, I need to take that. So I need to be very careful and do this properly. Otherwise, I won't be able, and I tested this, you won't be able to take the focus to join the NCR faction. Okay, so far, they've got a lot of cores. This is going to cost me quite a pretty penny. But it has to be done. Otherwise, I don't like using the state transfer 2, but I'll have to. Okay, so I can skip that one. Then we get back. Okay, so let's carry on from Otter Creek. I wish I could actually just use a cursor, like my keyboard on this, so I can just like go down one by one. I'm worried that by using my mouse, I'm going to miss one of them. Okay. So far, looks like we've got everything. Okay, so Payson, we start off from Rock Springs. Oh, they had a lot of territory here. There we go. We're back here. Rock Crossing. Jericho. Well, a lot of people have called on that. Jeez. Colville. That New Jerusalem. It's changed hands so many freaking times. No. Oh, there's still more. Holy Moses. Okay, Chef's Palace. Well, let's start from Gold Hall, yes. Chef's Palace. And no. Raleigh, Bloody Springs City, no. No. McGill. Valley. Grab a duck water. Okay, so let's actually I just want to submit demands and see what we have. Okay, they're going to fight me on this, all right. Expected. Who actually got more war score? I got more war score. Fan freaking tastic. I actually should have looked at that in the beginning. I'm not giving this up, dude. Please tell the NCRAI. There we go. Okay, so we have... It's actually pretty hard to see because it's the same freaking color. Okay, so I've taken all this here. All this here. So the borders look pretty nice and neat. Now because I've taken that, I'm now going to grab... I'm going to grab Lone Tree and the Federation. There. Let's submit that. Just don't want to make my line. Actually, I can give up Lone Tree. Because that means I've got that land crossing water just there. They're going to become my ally. Again with this. Okay, so how are we looking there? So we've got a line here. And border there. I just want to check one last time. I do not want to make a mistake with this. I can't really get this Lone Tree. Okay, so everything on the board, I just want to double check that I've done this right. I want to find out the hard way. Yeah, so we got there. All right. Let us confirm and exit and see what happens. Okay, so very hard to see where the NCR ends and where I begin. Ciphers is obviously the next problem. I'll take care of all these warnings here. I just want to double check before we move on, because now I should be able to take... Yes, I did it right. Thank you for your patience in waiting. Now I'm going to do Operation Umbilical Cord. So, the NCR is the cradle of our expedition and the patron of our far-flung territory. We need to reconnect ourselves, preferably permanently. So gains undertaking the operation, which grants mobilization speed 20%, just for our war goal time plus minus 50%, supply efficiency plus 25, diplomacy distance factor by 25% for 360 days. Don't actually need it, but it's the step I need to take. Cool. Now I'm going to set up my troops because the last nation to take out is the Ciphers. And then also I'm going to have a look at if I have the right territory here for that Red Sun focus as well. So rubber refinement is done. Let's just finish this off top to bottom with engine overclocking. So we get that one done. Now I have been able to bypass connect the Californian fleet. That is the focus over here. Now I've got no reason to partake in the river wars because, as I was mentioning while I was fighting Ubros and Diana and everybody else, not really necessary, so I'm going to skip this. Something that is quite important to take note of is that the NCR, my future buddy, is justifying war against me because I have taken some land here. And I have up until the 26th of July. So I've still got quite a bit of time to make things right. But it does mean that as soon as I finish the focus I'm busy with now, I will be doing the focus. I'll be moving things forward to do the focus to make them my ally as soon as possible. Something I've also done that I'll explain in more detail when I get to it. I have used state transfer tool to transfer every territory of West New Mexico that the NCR controls over to me. So this whole area here is now my problem. That's for the focus for Red Sun that's coming later on. pulse code modulation done. Let's get the next level, the final level of decryption. And here we go. So we have bypass, try to avoid beating the dead horses because they're dead. Such three sorrows because they're also dead. And I have Operation Umbilical completed. That means, I really hate it when the focus tree does this. I can move on to, I really want to get, I don't want to waste time. I don't want to take chances. I am going to ask to join the NCR straight away. The AI, according to where the game is written, should automatically accept this. If not, I need to get ready for a fight that I don't know if I can win, and not the way I wanted to play this game. But returning home, finally our territory has linked up with home. We can get in on the bear hug and we'll never let go. Ask to join the NCR. Fingers crossed in 30 days that will all go swimmingly. You know, sometimes I wish the air had a bit more sense, because the way I look at things, the only nation on this entire map right now that could possibly give me any kind of problem is actually the NCR. I reckon I could take out Texas, Kingdom of Manitoba, Great Khans. I think I could take them on. The Ciphers, who are now demanding territory from me, and they want, let me show you, this tiny little piece of territory right here. This is what they want. They now want it. So I am not going to do a damn thing, because I was going to go to war with them anyways. I'm just going to let this run, because now I'll be fighting a defensive war. And unfortunately for them, I have my army set up. I wish I had slightly more manpower, because I have left these two gaps open. I am hoping to push my guys as fast as possible straight along this line, and more specifically from the south in aggressive when the time comes. I'll let you know when that happens. So, soldier level radio integration completed. What that means is now all my units are now given these radios, and it's going to improve their organization just across the board. It's actually pretty damn nice if it wasn't so expensive. I'm now going to go for suppressive firepower just to upgrade everything else there. And since we're talking about my army, I have quite a lot of experience, so it's time to spend some. Let's get special forces up, then my infantry, then how much I got to, oh, I've still got plenty. Let's unlock that, special forces again, and I'm done. Okay, then air doctrine, I can actually finish off air doctrine with the last two, so we're just going to unlock there, so that's all done. And I have 550, if I remember correctly. That is enough to upgrade my plane fully the way I want to. So what I do is I max out my reliability, sorted 100%. The standard is 80. Then I go between attack, engine, and range until my reliability goes back down to 80%. 88, I can do one more. Yes, so now my reliability is the way it was, but now everything else has increased dramatically for the cost of 375 experience. If I had to add one more on, let me just show you here. Oh, stayed the same. That was for my agility down. Let me show you now. This is what I'm going to show you. If I go too far, my reliability goes down, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to keep it as that. Let me save this as the Mark 1. Let's save that, and now close this, go here to monoplanes, select the Mark 1. When I have some in stock, I can actually convert from the old ones to the new ones. That will save me. Now we just need to wait another 9 days with our fingers crossed to see if I can join the NCR. But before that, side channel attack is done. So now I can't do anything here. I'm not really interested in or maybe I should get some radar. Might as well. Yeah, let's grab some radar. So I was actually just wondering to myself if the Ciphers were actually ever going to go to war with me. They've decided to do so. So let's get down to it. So as I said, I have left these open. I didn't want to put 2 weak troops and risk them getting run over, and I thought these canyons would be nice for them to go through. I'm hoping these guys push and everything else pushes. So let me set everybody else to attack in an aggressive kind of style. I think we have only a few more days until the next focus is done. Oh, I'm at war. Dam and blast. I had like a few days left to go. Highly annoying. Okay, I'm not going to do anything because I want the 10-day boost. I need to get this war finished in... No, that's me. It was sometime in July. July 2083. It's April. I've got 108 days. You suffer. Oh, I'm not happy right now. These guys just need to get clobbered. Just wipe them out. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Okay, more infantry. Pop you there. Okay. Just keep these guys. Okay, now let's get... You aren't actually doing anything. I thought they would attack across the river more heavily. So let's get you to go that way. I know you haven't done any preparation, but everyone just needs to pile in here. Sort all this out. Because I do not want to battle with the NCR. As strong as I am, our industries are probably very much like, you know, on par with each other. But I just could not take... They just have too much manpower. And I've done everything I want to do here. Should I do recon into the game? Yeah, why not? Let's just put in some recon there. I'd rather do recon than Nave, as much as I love it. Okay, just, yeah, take these guys. Victory points, just take it, take it. What else is left? There we go, done. You annoying AI people. Just confirm and exit. Okay. So that is basically all my wars done. I'm going to set everybody up again and restart. Where's it gone? Have I lost it? Yes. Restart this. Do I get the bonus? Fantastic. Only 20 days. Okay. I've got time. It's still, I finished it within a month. I'm just going to spread my troops out now for wherever war may possibly come. I don't see any wars happening for the rest of this episode. It's just finish the NCR and then do Red Sun, and all my objectives are complete. So, engine overclocking, latest upgrade for my tanks. Let's just get some gun ports. Now I did bypass 3 objectives by taking all this the Rockies out. That's these 3 here. So the only ones that are left here will help with my compliance and resistance. There's no description of what this one does here at the end. I won't be doing these. The game will probably be over. Then also have taming the Rockies. This is also territorial management. I don't think I'll be going through any of this either, because it just really adds some more cores and some factories and compliance and all that. I don't think it's actually necessary for me. We are nearing the end. My troops, I am actually just spreading out mainly to the south. These are the only guys I'm currently worried about, and putting some guys in the north as well. Map, this side hasn't really been developed yet, so we'll leave it at this and wait for another 17 days to see if the NCR will be my friends. And here's a nice added little bonus as we are finishing off this episode and playthrough, is I have my assault carbines through my decision tab. So service rifles, you have served me well, but it is time to move on to better and bigger things. Hooray, 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 I am Welcome to join the NCR as their allies. Turning home has been completed. They have allowed me into their faction. So this should actually cancel in an hour or a day. So I'm all safe there. And I actually think I'm going to help out here. The NCR is fighting against Kalmouth. I think it'll be over before I get there. But the Free Territory of Nevada is getting ready to fight against the Sky Reavers. So I think I might say thank you by joining in on the fight there when it starts. So that is 2 objectives completed. Taken the territory here, made friends. Now I want to do this focus here for the Red Sun Republic. So let's have a look at that as we finish off this episode. So we need to do this. This is now available. Previously wasn't because I didn't meet all the requirements. So let's have a look here. So organize the new Mexican territories. Rather than trying to administer an enormous swath of territory, let us instead empower the Red Sun Republic to administer this land in our stead. We have bigger battles to fight. So, total of 1, 2, 3, 21 states are going to be owned and controlled by the Red Sun Republic. They are going to get minus 25 there to the resistance. This is where I saw that I made my mistake. Every state in the New Mexico west of the Rio Grande owned by us or our puppet goes to the Red Sun Republic. They gain 25 resistance reduction and a 33 coin cost reduction. Now, when I first read this and I tested it, I assumed and I hoped that the other states were owned by the NCR and they would give it to Red Sun. The AI does not do that. That is why I use a state transfer tool to manually make those territories mine so that I will be giving it across. So just a point of note of why I use this. Let's start that off. And just in case there is some more going on, let me take my good old 1st Division here away from the Provisional Republic of Texas and let me pop them. These guys are just actually completely buggered. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. They're completely covered. You never see Sky Reavers like in such a bad position. But it is what it is. So I'm going to put them there. And I'm going to tell them to beeline straight here to Area 51. If I do get involved with the war, that is. Okay, there we have it. So I've organized the New Mexican territories. And unlike in my test, this is now the way it's supposed to be. So all this territory has been given to the Red Sun Republic. Not my problem, not the NCR's problem. It's just done. They are now my puppet inside the NCR. And that marks the completion of everything I wanted to do in this game. Some of my final thoughts about the new Colorado Republic. Very, very nice way to play. Very much playing like the NCR, tactic wise. The one thing I do wish is that there was something that could stop us or put off us having to fight the Lanius as he wants to, so I could follow the focus tree the way the devs seem to want you to play in taking out Ubros and Diana first. But this whole part of the fight is more generic for all 3 different leaders, and the other 2 are a lot more peaceful. Let's make friends and allies rather than Coleridge, who is he's the military guy. He just wants to fight. So I do wish there was something else like that, but otherwise I'm happy with everything. I think the guy's done a great job here. I do wish my Colorado Cowboy games could go like this, where it's 2283 and they're still alive. But that's always my bad luck when I play them. But in the end, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Great Braggers playthrough. I'm very happy. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.